Good day everyone, my name is Ayodele Olamide. I'm here to present my Unit 13 assessment on mental health and coping strategies. Moving on to the next slide is the introduction. Stress is something that makes you feel worried or upset. I'm going to talk about stress and how to deal with it in this presentation. I will tell you about things that causes stress, how stress makes you feel bad, ways to make stress go away. Knowing about stress can help us feel better. Internet citation, Lazarus and Flockman, 1984. People get stress from different things and use different ways to feel better. I hope this presentation helps us to understand. Stress better. Sources of psychological stress. Lots of things can cause stress. Work stress happens because of deadline, too much work, or being worried about losing one's job. Internet citation, Krohn and Wills, 1985. Personal stress comes from family problem, money worries, or problems with friends. Health stress happens when people are sick for a long time or feeling sad or worries a lot. Social stress is when other people make you feel bad or treat you differently. Emotional stress comes from the things around you, like noises or not liking where you live. Effect of psychological stress. We have physical effects, emotional effects, and behavioral effects. Looking at physical effects: headache, high blood pressure, inability to sleep well. Emotional effects: feeling worried, feeling sad, getting angry, feeling like one cannot do anything. Behavioral effects: eating too much, using bad things like alcohol, not wanting to see friends. Stress affects how the brain works, making it harder to focus, remember things, and make decisions. Internet citation, Lazarus and Flockman, 1984. Coping strategies for stress. There are different ways to deal with stress. Number 1, problem-focused coping. Try to fix the problem that is causing the stress. Works well when you can change the things making you stressed. Good for things like work deadline. Internet citation, Lazarus and Flockman, 1984. Emotion-focused coping helps with how you feel about the stress. Doesn't fix the problem, but makes you feel better. Use things like breathing exercise, thinking happy thoughts, talking to yourself in a nice way. Internet citation, Kabat-Zinn, 1990. People often use both types of coping together to feel better when they have stress. Other coping strategies for stress. More ways to help with stress: social support, talking to family and friends about problem. Talking to one family and friends about problem are also other coping strategies for stress. Getting help from other people, joining a group with people who have the same problem. Exercise help get rid of stress chemical in your body, make you feel happier. Can be walking, running, or playing sports. Internet citation, Stanton, 2020. Lifestyle changes: getting better sleep, eating healthier food, making time to relax. Assessment of coping strategies. 1. Different ways of dealing with stress work for different problems. Problem-focused coping. It works best when you can fix the problem. Good for things like problem at school or work. It helps when you can control things that's causing stress. Emotion-focused coping. Better when you can't change the problem. Helps with things you can't control. Good for things like being sick for a long time. Internet citation, Lazarus and Flockman, 1984. Assessment of coping strategies too. Social support is really good for stress. Friends and family can help you feel better. Talking about problems makes them smaller. Getting help from others work well. Intel citation, Krohn and Wills, 1985. Exercise is one of the best ways to deal with stress. All the studies says it works. Helps your body and your mind. Makes you feel happier. Intel citation, Stanton, 2020. Changing your lifestyle helps too. Eating better food, getting enough sleep. These things make stress less bad over time. Intel citation, Mayo Clinic, 2021. In conclusion, stress makes people feel bad in many ways. To feel better, we need to, number one, find out what is causing stress. Know how stress affects us. Choose good way to deal with it. The best way to handle stress is to use different methods together. Sometimes fixing the problem. Sometimes making our feelings better. Getting exercise. Talking to friends and family. Making our daily life healthier. Intel citation, Lazarus and Flockman, 1984, Kabat-Zinn, 1990. Learning about stress and how to cope with it can help everyone's life. Learning about stress and how to cope with it can help everyone feel happier and healthier. Thank you. This is my reference and my bibliography. Thank you.